Thank you, Jack. I should say that it gives me great pleasure on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the great Cuban victory over US imperialism at the Bay of Pigs, and on the occasion of the 6th Congress of the Communist Party of Cuba, to welcome Cuban comrades to Ireland on these occasions. I would like particularly and first to welcome Comrade Victor Dreke, and to perhaps provide a brief introduction to the comrade. Comrade Dreke was born in 1937 in the province of what is now Villa Clara, and he started his revolutionary activities in 1952 when he took to the streets to protest against Batista's coup d'etat. In 1954, he joined the youth movement of the No. 3 General Workers' Federation in Sagua, where he held the post of student secretary. He was also president of the Student Association in his secondary school and a member of the Solidarity with Guatemala Committee, which led protests against the overthrow of the Arbenz government organised by the United States in 1954. Comrade Dreke played a leading role in the Cuban revolutionary movement. He was a student activist at secondary school, a leader in the July 26th movement, and leader of the Revolutionary Directive in Central Escambray. He was a combatant of the rebel army, a leader in the struggle against the counter-revolutionary bands in the Congo, the Republic of Guinea and Guinea-Bissau, a leader and political educator, and a representative of the Cuban Revolution in Africa. At the beginning of 1958, Comrade Dreke joined the Jose Antonio Echeverria Command and the 13th of March Division of the Guerrilla Front of the Revolutionary Directive in Escambray. In October of that year, these forces were put under the command of Ernesto Che Guevara. He participated in numerous confrontations and battles and was injured in combat. He also participated in the taking of Baez, Manicaragua and Santa Clara, acting as second in command of the Ramon Pando Ferrer squad. When in 1962 the special units of the struggle against the bandits were organised to finally crush the counter-revolutionary bands which were supported by the United States, Victor Dreke was the head of operations in Escambray. He was second in command in the Central Army, and he continued in this capacity until January 1965. From April until November 1965, he was second in command under Ernesto Che Guevara of the internationalist combatants in the Congo. The voluntary fighters were there at the request of the leaders of the National Liberation Movement, who were the followers of Patrice Lumumba, the leader of the Congolese Liberation Movement, who was murdered by imperialism. From 1966 to 68, he was in Africa heading up the Cuban military mission in Guinea-Bissau, who at that time were fighting for their independence from Portugal. He was a member of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Cuba from 1965 to 75, and in 1969 he was the head of the political directive of the Ministry of the Armed Forces. In 1973 he was named as the provincial head of the recently formed Youth Work Army in the Eastern Provinces. He graduated in 1972 from the Maximo Gomez Military Academy of the Revolutionary Armed Forces, specialising in politics, and he completed various military courses, and in 1981 graduated from the University of Santiago de Cuba. In 1990, while holding the rank of Colonel in the Revolutionary Armed Forces, Victor Dreke went into military service reserve. He was ambassador of the Republic of Cuba to the Republic of Equatorial Guinea from 2003 to 2008. At present, he is the Vice President of the Cuban-Africa Friendship Association and head of the Secretariat of the International Relations of the Association of Combatants of the Cuban Revolution. He has received numerous military decorations in Cuba and in Africa. Comrades and friends, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to Ireland, and please show a huge welcome to Ireland, to Comrade Victor Dreke.